Jokes aside, the buzz around the defensive version of Allen is almost as big as the Bills' QB was. Maybe even more so. In a draft class dominated by defense, he's found a way to stand out. That is rather impressive. Does the tape back it up? Here is a scouting report breaking down what the Kentucky linebacker will bring to the table. Position: OLBSchool, KentuckyYear, junior height, 6'5", weight, 262 lbs, speed and explosion are evident consistently. When he's allowed to turn it loose during a rush, few tackles will be able to keep up with him. Naturally flexible. Able to stay low and leverage under blocks while bending the edge without losing any of his momentum. Blue chip athlete. As smooth going backward as he is going forward. Has no problems dropping into coverage and isn't a clear mismatch against backs or tight ends. Snap anticipation is solid. Keeps his eyes on the ball and times it up well with his strong get-off, often leading to tackles being at an immediate disadvantage. This is the extent of why NFL tackles will fear Allen so much. His up-the-field speed and acceleration is top tier. Even with the blocker tilted in preparation to receive him, he gets off so quick. Then he uses a quick swipe of his hands and arms to brush aside the tackle's attempt to slow him down and has the quarterback before the field can even be fully processed. Tremendous quickness. Can stop and start on a dime, similar to a running back. This allows him to put on some devastating inside counter moves. Gets his hands and arms extended consistently, making sure not to let defenders into his body. Stronger than he looks. Shows an ability to shed blocks and can also convert speed to power on his rushes. Has improved a lot from his earlier days. Able to make himself small on stunts, making it difficult for blockers to pick him up before he's through a gap and screaming into the backfield. Weaknesses: he is a pass rusher. Teams cannot ask him to set the edge against the run too often. His size makes it difficult for him to hold off bigger blockers. Doesn't always do a good job of keeping containment. Gets caught cheating inside too often, allowing runners to bounce it outside. Awareness overall is average. Sometimes loses track of the football and reacquires it too late before the ball carrier gets past him. Not fully polished in his pass rush arsenal. Tends to lean mostly on his natural speed talents. Needs some touching up on how to have a plan. Not what somebody will call a full-throttle player. Tends to save his high-effort moments for the rushes. Too often can be seen going three-quarter speed. Pro comparison: Clay Matthews. The former Green Bay Packers star was an outstanding 3-4 outside linebacker for a long time. His game was built around speed, athleticism, and violent hands. His ability to attack from multiple angles made him a nightmare to deal with at times. However, he wasn't without some minor shortcomings. Most notably his lack of true power. He had enough to get by, but tackles never quite feared that part of his game. Not that it mattered much. Next, Oakland Raiders, John Gruden, loves. Missouri QB Drew Lock projection: top 10 pass rushers with Allen's type of athleticism and pure speed are rare. Very rare. Every team will find a way to fit his caliber of talent into their system somehow. That's how big of an effect he can have on games. He's that one player you want on the field when the opposing offense is driving late in the game trying to tie or win it. He'll get you that needed socks to close the door. It is a matter of whether teams can live without him being a great edge setter.